We killed it. It's like they're a cult.
We're landing. Cram any more people on board, this thing is gonna fall out of the sky.
Okay. Yes, overwrite. Okay.
I hope our audience behaves long enough to listen.
That'd be nice.
I'm getting kind of nervous.
Hey, we brought in people from the Yevon and the Youth League.
Good.
They're all outside on the concert grounds.
One thing worries me. The two groups are already locking horns. With their leaders gone and everything, people are just a little bit edgy.
Hey, the crowd is acting kind of funny.
Oh, so.
Pull the video up.
Uh-oh, this could get messy.
We don't want that.
No kidding. The two groups have been bumping heads since they got on the airship. Yeah. Looks like they're itching to start something.
I'll pick up the audio.
The Yevonites are here too? How am I supposed to enjoy the concert with them stinking up the air?
Oh, God.
Hey, you Youth League dogs will never be worthy of hearing the High Summoner sing.
Traitor over here, he'd never let these maggots walk around spouting their nonsense.
What I want to know is, where'd Nuge go? It's his fault that Spira is falling apart.
Oh, God.
What kind of leader abandons his people when they need him most?
Uh-oh.
Don't they ever stop? Seriously.
Well, Yuna, you're the one who wanted to do something.
Yeah, but... Right.
So let's do something.
Right! Let's do it!
Yeah.
Oh, catastrophic catastrophe! Dear me, dear me! What or whatever should I do? The spectators are making a spectacle. I don't even want to speculate. Please do something, Yuna.
Leave it to us!
Cutscene time!
No,
Totally.
Yuna, we're counting on you.
On with the show.
Why?
Hey! Ready? Let's do it!
Cutscene! Favorite cutscene. Concert cutscene.
"1,000 years ago, before the time of sin, Spira was torn in two, divided by a terrible war. This was Spira's great mistake. Out of the rift left by this terrible conflict, sin was born. In only 2 short years, Spira has shaken off its unhappy past. We have moved on. Now, Spira grows brighter with each passing day. That light is our strength. I don't want to see it fade. Do you? There are so many of us, each with different ideas and different beliefs. Of course we sometimes disagree, and arguments will happen. But our hearts can and should always be one. Believe with me.
Even if we are torn apart, our feelings will unite us. That is
What this song is about.
I know that you're hiding things, using gentle words to shelter me. Your words were like a dream, but dreams could never fool me. Not that easily. I acted so distant then, didn't say goodbye before you left. But I was listening. You'll fight your battles far from me, far too easily. Save your tears, 'cause I'll come back. I could hear that you whispered as you walked through that door. But still I swore to hide the pain when I turned back the pages. Child, it might have been the answer. What if I'd cried my eyes out and begged you not to depart? But now I'm not afraid to say what's in my heart.
And the once always thunder plains finally stopped and had sunlight. Way to go, Yuna, you fucked up the weather. She's a witch! Burn her!
Yuna.
I'm all right. I'm fine, really. It's passing.
What did Shinra say?
He said it might be some kind of, interference with the sphere waves? Yumi's dress sphere and the sphere screen reacted with each other, and, the consciousness burned into the dress sphere was projected onto the screen. Or something like that.
Okay, but that doesn't explain why it happened.
When I asked, he said, I'm only a kid.
It's Len. I was singing her feelings. During the song, I could feel them welling up inside until they just burst.
So the people we saw were Len and Shuyan?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's waiting. Let's go.
Yep. Favorite cutscene in the game. I think the emulator kind of slowed it down for some reason. I don't know why. But the emulator did make the song slower than it should have been. It sounded a bit tinny, too. Oh well.
'Twas a magnificent melody, Lady Yuna. The onlookers were all quite enchanted.
If it brings Spira together, even a little, then I'm glad.
Indeed, I believe it shall. As you sang, not a soul could help but realize the folly of their tiresome squabbling. Fists once raised in anger became welcoming hands, offering solace to a tearful neighbor. I must admit that I, too, shed my share of tears the moment Len appeared.
You know Len?
Of course. Would you like to hear?
Yes, tell us.
Begin. About 1,000 years ago, Len was a popular songstress in Xanadu, the talk of the town, you might say. In a more peaceful age, she might have lived out her years as a performer. But the times and her talents did not allow such a thing to be. You see, Len's gift for singing was matched by her genius in the summoner's arts.
Go figure.
When the Machina War began, all summoners were sent to the front lines. Xanagund was hopelessly outnumbered, then knew she would not return home alive. Nonetheless, she was prepared to lay down her life to protect her people.
Sounds like Yuna.
Yet there was one person who refused to let Len die. Yes, he would do anything to save her. He was a young man, Len's lover.
Shuyan?
I don't know. His name has been lost to history. Whatever his name, the youth endeavored to steal the enemy's Machina weapon and save Len. However...
It didn't go well.
the lovers met a truly tragic end. Those images we all witnessed are most certainly a record of their last moments.
Lovely.
So Shuyan was Len's lover.
And so that means the weapon that he tried to steal to save her must have been,
Vegnagun.
Vegnagun, right? I think I can kind of understand how he felt. Trying so hard to save someone. 2 years ago, I was the same. Trying to find some way to save you.
That was enough. Knowing that you were on my side, I'll always be grateful to you.
Maybe Len felt the same way. The man she loved, he struggled to save her. He fought till his very last breath for her. I think that Len's final words might have been happy ones. I love you.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a connection. But wait. Everything is all wrong. He never heard. The one person she wanted to tell, he never heard her words.
What do you know? It's LeBlanc's game. They want to see Yuna. I'll have them wait in the engine.
Yeah, it sounded reverb, so it most likely was lag. Yeah. I don't know, like, I've noticed for the cutscenes of this game, just this one, it wasn't that way with 10. The emulator seems to, like, bug out a bit. But it's not like it's unwatchable, it's just a noticeable thing if you've played the games before. How you doing, Sunkeeper 1? Hopefully you've had a good past 2 weeks while I was not streaming. Excuse me.
I've been hunting around since we last met, and I happened to find a rather peculiar sphere. It shows my Nuji-Wuji. For some reason, that chump Barreli is there too.
Oh god.
But it's from some years ago. I'm afraid it's not much help now, loves.
Crimson Sphere 5.
How about you? Have you tracked down my Nuji yet?
Nuji's on the far plane. I saw him there with Gippo.
The far plane? What is he doing in a place like that?
I think he's searching for Barreli and Vegnagun.
Oh, so Barreli is the one pulling Vegnagun's strings. I should have known.
No, that's not it. How do I explain?
Never mind, I don't have time for this. Boys, we're going to the far plane.
Anything but that, boss! We're no match for that sort of opponent.
Now don't be silly. The power of love conquers all. It's decided. We're going to save Spira.
Yes, ma'am.
Well then, get this tanker moving.
Right. Yeah, the first week I was gone was because due to being at my friend's house for a couple days, I decided to take the week off and, you know, chill out. We wound up seeing Deadpool on that Thursday night, which was cool. Totally recommend that movie to everybody. Well, people who are of age and can go see a rated R movie. Then I came home that Friday night. I started not feeling well, so Saturday until middle of last week, I just wasn't feeling good. So I decided I'd take the week to rest and get better, so that way I could have this week and not be still sick. I more or less died for a week, and the week before I took a week off to hang out with friends and such. I did not mean to disappear.